everybody. I just wanted to give you a quick update on my skin. It is, I don't know how many months I am anymore. I kind of stopped counting, but I know in March I'm going to be 3 years going through cortisone withdrawal. All of a sudden, my skin started to get so much better. I know that this computer doesn't really show. I still do have wrinkles and some pinkness. I have some foundation on today, but I have a impetigo right here that happened yesterday. I'm not sure why, but otherwise the texture of my face or like of my skin is so much better. It's like smooth. I keep touching myself all the time. My arms are so much better. They still have the elephant skin here, but it's not terrible. You see some dryness because it's not that I'm doing complete moisturizer withdrawal, but I'm sorry, I'm like out of breath because I'm 33 weeks pregnant, and sometimes the baby is sitting all funny and I'm like, I can't breathe and stuff. But anyway, and also I have this, I have a boot because I've torn ligaments. I don't know, I'm a mess. But anyway, so excuse me if I'm like breathing hard or something. But so my eczema, yes. My hand, this one is a little bit worse than the other one. It has the like pigmentation all messed up, and it has bigger wrinkles here. And this one is much better and doesn't have. I have some swatches. I bought some lipsticks. Don't tell anyone. Way too many, but I got excited that I can again because eczema. So I have a little less wrinklage on this hand. This arm looks really good. This arm has been always a little bit better than the other arm, but then the hand is worse. These, you see, it's all good in the hood. It gets still itchy. Sometimes I get so itchy, like I'm just scratching right now, but at night, or sometimes even during the day, I get so itchy, and it's like the deep itch that some people always talk about, where you just want to like take a knife and like dig in. I don't wear the acrylics anymore since I got pregnant. I wasn't sure if if the chemicals are the best thing. I know that some people just do it or they do gel and stuff, but I wasn't sure. Maybe at this point, because I'm so far ahead or like into the pregnancy, I might do gel, but because I've heard it should be fine. The problem with gel is mostly when you soak it off, with the acetone. That might not be the best for the baby. But acrylics, I know, is like, I don't know. I mean, it's probably not gonna like do anything terrible, but I haven't been putting them on. But so I keep my fingers super short, but they get like by themselves, I guess, from scratching and stuff. They get really, really like sharp. So I keep how do you call it, a file. I keep a file in the bathroom and also like by my bedside and stuff, and I just file all the time. Like when I feel like, oh, this is feeling too good, the scratching, I file them until I'm like, oh, this is really like frustrating. I want to scratch, but it's better, so you don't scratch yourself open. But see, like this to me, I mean, yeah, this actually, I think we talked about this, but I told you that sometimes I take like a lid of a cream, which is really funny, to scratch with. But like recently, I found out that my hairbrush is really good at scratching. It's so embarrassing, but whatever. And I was like, one night I was like, and I totally cut myself, and it's bleeding. But anyway, otherwise all good, and even in the back, like I'm good, and just like the face, and I look so much younger because my eyes are not all, well, they're wrinkly, but I am 35 and but usually they are way more wrinkly and like swollen, and it still goes, of course, still sometimes wake up and I look like I'm 80, but it's okay. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you this. Some people say that it's because of the pregnancy, but it might be. But the thing is, like 2 months ago, I had a huge flare that lasted only 2 weeks, but it was almost like back in the day. It wasn't like too many open wounds, but my arms started to have that moist feeling, and that freaked me out. Where I was like, "Oh my gosh, not again!" And I got really like bright red. I made a video about it, and I was already pregnant at that time, so I'm not sure if if it's the pregnancy, and now just there's some changes in the hormones and I look better, or if it's also just because it's gonna be 3 freaking years that I didn't touch any cortisones. Not sure. It's definitely not stress related. I know usually eczema is kind of stress related, but if you knew how much stress I'm going through right now, I should be like one walking open wound, because my leg, I have to wear this boot. I had 2 root canals done recently and just found out that maybe one of the older root canals needs to be an implant, which is a lot of money and like a big headache. I had a sinus infection for 3 weeks, and we had to move. We got evicted about a month ago. The whole building, because we live in Williamsburg, which was like is a really hip area, and we lived in that place for 13 years. And now he wants to sell the building. It's all legal the way semi the way he did it, so we couldn't really like protest or anything. But now I'm so happy because our new place is amazing. I'm loving it. I love the neighborhood. I'm closer to all my friends, and it's like clean and amazing, and I'm so happy. So that's a lot of stress for being like 8 months pregnant, like we live I this setting, this is my bedroom, and I'm sitting on like these 2 mattresses that we have on the floor. And yeah, it's not what I was thinking I'll be doing when I'm 8 months pregnant, but it's okay. But yeah, so if the indicator of stress would show the eczema, I would not look this great, I think. So I don't know. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does affect it, but anyway, I feel like once you heal, you can eat whatever you want, and you can be as stressed as you want, and you might just get a little patch, and that's it. So that's what I'm hoping for. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing better. Hang in there. I don't know. Maybe in 2 weeks I'll have another freaking flare, and I'll be like, "Oh, I spoke too soon." I don't think I'm healed yet for sure, but it feels very different than it has in all those years. Like super different. Like I don't remember it feeling this way. So I feel like that's a huge indicator, but who knows? I will keep you posted. Happy holidays. I know it's belated. I was busy obviously, but many kisses as I'm scratching. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye. It looked like I'm kissing myself because I was looking at myself, but it wasn't. Anyway, kisses. Bye.